Good morning, everybody. Welcome to a day in the life video. So this is turning out a little bit different than what I had expected it to be, because yesterday I went to go pick up my raw milk and raw milk yogurt, and I accidentally grabbed somebody's little yogurt instead of my cream. So I am going right now to go return this, put it back, grab my cream, and we need to do it before it gets too late. So we're gonna go do that now, and then I'll update you guys and actually start my day in the life.
What if the world had more of your smile? What if the wind could spread your love? What if your sweetness could reach everyone? There'd be no war.
Okay guys, is that not the creepiest thing? I literally was so scared.
The birds will sing about your heart. Maybe the trees will whisper the word. Maybe the sun will spread your joy to the ones who lost their hope.
Okay, back from getting my cream. So see how it looks so similar. So I had accidentally grabbed the yogurt yesterday instead of the raw cream. And I also went to the farmer's market, which my original plans was to ride my bike to the farmer's market today. But then since I had to do that like raw cream switch out, whatever, I just decided to stop by since it was literally on my way home. And I'm kind of glad that I didn't ride my bike there, because I only needed this one thing, which is local raw honey. And there wasn't really anything else. Like, I wasn't impressed by anything. So I'm glad I didn't ride my bike all the way there just for honey and like not really any content, you know what I mean? But that means that now I'm going to finish getting ready, make myself a cup of coffee. I'm gonna like put my hair up a little bit, maybe in like little things like this, yeah, because we're gonna be planting some plants today. I picked up some planters from Target yesterday. They were only $3. I got some seeds and some dirt, and I think I have like some plants coming today, like in the mail. I tried out this like thing called Horti. It's a website. I'll tell you about it later because I don't remember much about it. But I had looked it up earlier, like, I don't know, a week or two ago, and I ordered plants off of it. And so I don't even think I know what plants are coming. Yeah, I think that they're just a surprise showing up. So we'll get to be surprised together. And then I also have over here, I have sourdough stuff fermenting. So I'm gonna be, one is English muffins and one is loaf bread. I need to go check it right now actually, or as soon as I get ready. I'm gonna go check it, see if it's ready, because then I'll cook the English muffins, and the bread I'll have to do like another proofing. Yeah, I'm really excited, and I have tons of books to show you guys. I actually think I need to do, I think I need to do a whole video about what I've been doing, which is number one, boosting our fertility. And I have been reading so many books on how to boost your fertility, like through foods and nutrition. So I'm excited to share with that. There's gonna be like plenty of videos with that, like what I eat in a day and all that kind of stuff. But also, as soon as I get ready and I don't look like a greasy mess, I'm gonna sit down and tell you guys about our latest fertility update, because I actually went yesterday to my appointment and got like all of the news. I did post it everywhere, but just in case you missed it, I'll do just a quick rundown with that. Look at my new honey thing I got yesterday. So this is from Target, and it comes with the little honey thing, and now I can put my local raw honey in it. So I'm gonna go ahead and fill this up.
I was never the one to write up a song.
And I got new mugs from Target too. I got these ones, which are really, really cute. This one says, "Go get 'em," and this one says, "I love you." I also got this little one, which is also really cute. Oh my gosh. I don't know, what do I want to use today? I think I'm gonna use this little one.
You take all my wrongs and make them better. Yeah, you're making me wanna try forever. And I feel so free. oh my sweet baby. I was never the one to give up the ghost. No, I was so stuck. I kept on playing my part, wanting to give up cause nothing was changing. But with you it's so clear, and now that you're here I see colors in every spectrum. Guess I finally learned my lesson. Cause you glue all the pieces back together. Yeah, you take all my wrongs and make them better. Yeah, you're making me wanna try forever. And I feel so free, oh my sweet baby. And I think to myself, and I'm thinking out loud, we won't need nothing else for the rest of our time. And I know it so well, I will always be by your side. Cause you glue all the pieces back together. Yeah, you take all my wrongs and make them better. Yeah, you're making me wanna try forever. And I feel so free, oh my sweet baby. All the pieces back together. Yeah, you take all my wrongs and make them better. Yeah, you're making me wanna try forever. And I feel so free, oh my sweet baby. Had more of your smile. What if the wind could spread your love? What if your sweetness could reach everyone? There'd be no wars.
Okay, it is 12:35. I wasted a lot of time because I was rearranging the kitchen counters. So let me show you what I did. So I now have my KitchenAid here. I'm making this like my baking area since it's close to the pantry. I mean, it was right here, but I wanted to have like a specific baking area here, and then the trash cans here. And then I put my produce here because my cutting boards are down here. So I usually just pull a cutting board out and I'm like cooking right here. So then that's why I moved my oils and spices. I need to get a Lazy Susan for this one right here. And then I moved the glasses over here along with our vitamins, which I need to get a Lazy Susan for that as well. And that just made more sense. So that way it's like glasses, coffee, water, you know, like that's all over here. And like plates, cooking, utensils is close to like my ingredients and the trash can and stuff like that. So that's what I did. My first batch of English muffins didn't turn out correctly because it was too wet. I didn't have enough flour in it. So I did add a little bit more flour, but my sourdough starter I had in the freezer for the last like few months. So I'm like bringing it back to life. So that's why they're like kind of flat. They didn't rise as well. We'll see how the bread does. I'm not sure if the bread's gonna rise or not, but they're still really, really good. So I'm actually going to eat this for lunch. I'm going to probably like slice it open, and I have an avocado to use up, and I'm going to slice some tomatoes and maybe do, I don't know what meat I want to do. Maybe I should do an egg with it. So we'll see, but that's what I'm gonna make for lunch. And then my HelloFresh came in. It was just a free box that my like brother-in-law gave to me. So these are like the last meals we're gonna eat, and then we're going, like I'm gonna be making everything from scratch from now on in order to do like the fertility diet. So this is like our last hoorah. My bread is there, rising. And then the bed came. We bought a twin bed and it's gonna have a trundle eventually for upstairs. So that's for like when people come to visit, because we do have one full bed, but we wanted a twin bed and trundle, either for obviously a future child or even just when people come over. So that Alvin will probably build tonight. I am going to eat lunch, and then I think I'm gonna sit outside because it's really nice. There's a nice breeze out, and read some of the books that I got at the library, or ones that I bought like specifically for Eating for Fertility, and then maybe I can talk about them a little bit later. I think I'm going to go to Walmart and return. I have like 3 pieces of clothing that I think I could still return it, but they still have the tags on it. So I think I'm gonna return it and then use that money to get the Lazy Susans for the kitchen cabinets, and I can take some like garbage and stuff to the dump, or like just extra garbage that doesn't fit in our trash can. And after I look through the books, I think I want to get the chicken liver. I bought chicken liver because it is very, very healthy and nutritious for you. And so I think I want to get some of that soaking, so that way maybe tomorrow, I don't know how long it needs to soak, but maybe tomorrow I could make, or try and make, some like pate or something. I don't know. I just need to, we need to get our liver in. And Alvin could swallow pills. He said that he actually would prefer to do that, but I don't know how to do that because they're very large. And so I would rather just buy chicken liver and like make something that both of us could eat, or even beef liver. I just didn't get it yet. But the beef liver I think would be easier because I could like hide it in ground beef recipes. But the chicken liver, they say, is like lighter, like a lighter taste, but it has a lot of vitamin A, and I think it's vitamin A and B12. I forget. I've been reading so many books, but those are like very essential for like boosting sperm counts and stuff. So we definitely need to eat liver. I actually got some cod liver oil coming in the mail, I think tomorrow. That's something that we're gonna be taking every single day. I got a ginger flavor, but who knows how great that's gonna be. It's probably gonna be disgusting. And then my raw milk. It said that I need to drink a couple cups a day, because that also has a lot of good vitamins. So I'm probably gonna maybe drink a glass while I'm sitting outside reading. That would be really good, like, you know, fresh cold milk while you sit out and read about ancestral diets.
Burning light, shifting slow from red to green. Sweet, sweet dreams. Every breath means letting go. Climbing my silence to show. Peaceful rest is not a test. Sweet, sweet dreams.
Okay, I've been out here reading for a couple hours, and I wanted to just show you guys like the books that I am currently reading that I feel like have really just given me a lot of like knowledge about foods that are boosting fertility, or ways that, you know, could help no matter who it is, like whether it's the male or the female. So one that I want to talk about that I really, really liked, so this is Beautiful Babies. I actually bought this from Amazon because I couldn't find it at my library, and I love this book. Like, I think I read it pretty much in one day, and she follows Weston A. Price, which is like ancestral type of diet, like, you know, going back from farming, that type of thing. So all of these books that I talk about are all following that same like concept, where it's like real food, not processed food, lots of liver, organ meats, raw milk, bone broth, fermented foods, all of that type of stuff. And they explain all of the vitamins that are in those things and how those vitamins will help boost fertility. And so this one really is the one that I read first, where I was like, okay, this totally makes sense. This is what I'm going to do. And so most of this is, you know, like getting ready for fertility. And then she also talks about birth and baby's first foods. And so there is recipes in the back of it and everything too. There's a couple pictures, but not really anything special. It's mostly just information. But she also talks about chiropractors and acupuncture for fertility, which is something that I actually didn't even know about. So I did some research, and there is a place here where I live that does acupuncture, and I sent them an email asking if they did any for fertility, and they said yes, that they could do it for female and male fertility. And if you do acupuncture for male fertility, it could increase sperm counts. So I think that I'm going to make an appointment for Alvin and I would think that both is fine. I don't think that Alvin needs to just go by himself, but it was only $35, and I think that she said it would be like a 3-month thing, because everything that you're doing, it takes 3 months for new sperm to be created and also for eggs to be released as well. So definitely suggest, I think all of these in the description box, but definitely this one. This is the one that I've totally read through and loved it. Now, I did get this, Fueling Male Fertility. This is from Amazon. I actually haven't really read it. I read a couple parts of it, but I had Alvin read it. It's very tiny. But this one is more Mediterranean based. So a lot of fish, and they don't really want you to eat red meats. And so there is information obviously with like vitamins that you can take, and they go through each, like decreasing caffeine, exercising, no drugs, stuff like that. So a lot of this actually wasn't very relevant to us. I am sending this back to Amazon just because this wasn't for us, because Alvin doesn't even do most of those things. Like, he doesn't smoke, he doesn't drink a lot of alcohol, he doesn't drink tons of caffeine or anything like that. But if you do have those types of problems, then maybe suggest getting this for your husband to read if maybe he needs a little push to, you know, not do those things. Then this book, Awakening Fertility, this is based off of like traditional Chinese medicine, and she actually wrote the book The First 40 Days, which is how I found out about this book, because my sister, who just had her baby, had The First 40 Days on her table. So that one's more of like after birth and what to expect kind of during like the 4th trimester. This one is before, so this is how to awaken your fertility. This book is very beautiful, like compared to all the other books I'm talking about. This one is like the prettiest one, if you care about that. It's like, you know, coffee table book. I did enjoy the information in this one, but the recipes in the back are all made of things that I would never, I don't even know how to find them. Like, I feel like I am pretty creative, and I will go out of my way to find things like in the grocery store and stuff. I guess because this is like more Asian themed stuff, I just could not, like, I don't even know what some of these ingredients are. And I could do research, but it just seemed not as easy as some of the other recipes that are in the other books. This one is also more, what would I say, like kind of like yogi spiritual based, and not just about like all of the foods that you're supposed to be eating. So definitely not my style, but it could totally work for you if that is more of your style. If you're more of a mindset type of person, that's what this one's for. Okay, and then I just got in the mail, this one I also bought from Amazon. This is Real Food for Pregnancy, and a lot of people told me to get this. I'm in a Weston A. Price like Facebook group, and after I talked to them about Beautiful Babies, because I was like, oh my gosh, this is amazing. A lot of people recommended for me to get this Real Food for Pregnancy book. I'm still reading it, so I'm only 38 pages into it, so there is a lot of information that I haven't even gotten to yet, but this is also kind of based off of Weston A. Price, so if you're looking for more books about that, this one is definitely going into all of the things that you need, you know, foods to build a healthy baby. She talks about your plate and what you're supposed to have on your plate, and this why you should have real food for pregnancy. So those are the things that I've read in here already. So it is based off of real foods, like no processed foods, mostly organ meats, raw milk, all of that kind of stuff. Now she does talk more about filling your plate half full with vegetables and then having like a portion of meat and a portion of grains, whereas the other books I'm about to talk about are more heavily like meat and organ pushed, I guess, and not as heavily with vegetables and stuff like that. The other books I'm talking about aren't necessarily pregnancy books, but all three of these books are written by the president of Weston A. Price Foundation, and so I've actually read this one before, Nourishing Traditions. It's huge, and I've been thinking about buying it. These are all just from the library right now, but this is filled with recipes. Let's see, where does it even start? The recipes are like from here. Those are all recipes. So she does explain Like, she gives an introduction of why they eat this way, why this is the ancestral diet, why you should soak your grains, why you should eat raw milk, all that type of stuff, which is pretty much talked about in all of the other books too. But this book definitely goes through with like how to prepare organ meats, how to do all the things with raw milk, like make cheese, make yogurt, how to make kombucha, all this stuff. So I really like this one as like a foundation of learning all of this stuff in order to eat more like our ancestors. And then I have not read these ones yet, but at my library she has the nourishing broth, which I thought is really cool because maybe I could make different broths. I don't know, I really like broth, and I make all mine homemade. So this is a cookbook that can help you treat symptoms of autoimmune disorders, infectious diseases, digestive problems, and other chronic ailments. So I thought, why not? And then this one is the Nourishing Traditions book of baby and child care. So I actually just was reading this. That's what I was reading while I was out here. And I didn't finish the whole thing because a lot of it is about babies and child care and stuff like that. But the first like 3 chapters are preparing for your baby, nutrition for pregnancy, and a healthy pregnancy. And like all of the other books, like everything that she's recommending is the same. So like cod liver oil, organ meats, raw milk, all that kind of stuff. If any of this stuff is available at your library, like you could probably pick up one and know pretty much all of the information. I just wanted to get all of them. Oh, and then there's one more. This one I also got at the library. This is Real Food for Mother and Baby, the Fertility Diet, Eating for Two, and Baby's First Foods. So I actually have not like read this one yet, but it does say that whole foods are best. Pregnant women need meat and salt, not iron supplements. So I think that this is going to be based off of the same type of thing. So I'll probably be picking this one up very soon to read as well. But with all of this eating, like not only is it going to make me healthy and when I get pregnant, like make the baby really healthy, but it also is supposed to be increasing sperm counts, which is what we want, obviously. So yeah, those are all of the books that I am currently reading. I was going to plant, but I was waiting for my plants to show up because I thought they were going to show up today. So I don't know if I should go ahead and plant anyway. Alvin's probably going to be home in like an hour. Yeah, I feel like I need to, I don't know, I just want to like sit outside more, which I probably will. I'll probably sit out a little bit later. But I think I need to go do my errands of running to Walmart and taking those clothes back and picking up the Lazy Susans, taking the stuff to the dump. And then I can come back and plant and make dinner. I think that sounds good. That's a good plan. I didn't get to film any of me like going to Walmart and doing stuff like that because I went to Walmart and number one, my Walmart is like totally reorganizing everything. So I literally walked around not knowing where anything was that I needed to get. Plus, I always make the mistake of being like, no, I don't need a cart. So then my hands were literally filled and I couldn't like pull my camera out. But I did get 2 Lazy Susans. I got a light bulb because we needed it for under our thing. And then I got a big jar of big pickles because that's for a TikTok recipe. And I got a thing of fresh oysters because I saw a recipe to dip them in pancake batter and fry them. So I definitely want to do that one of these days. But I returned some books. I took the trash to the dump, went to Walmart. Now I'm going to make dinner. Alvin actually just pulled up. So I'm gonna go ahead and cook something for dinner. I don't know what it's gonna be. One of the Hello Fresh meals, I guess.
Yeah, it's a bit, I won't pretend that it doesn't matter that you're with someone else. In a way, that's how it's supposed to be. If I'm unable to make you happy, then it's for the better that you are not with me. That's why I wrote you a letter, 'cause you see, I write so much better than I speak. And I need to tell you, you were my best friend till the end. I hope I'll be happy without you, but right now I don't know what to do. It's hard someone else, a new best friend. It doesn't feel like it was long ago.
Okay, dinner was very delicious, and my sourdough bread is good. It doesn't, like, it's not as airy as I would want it to be, but that's because, like I said with the English muffins, my sourdough wasn't like quite you know, perfect. Anyway, I'm putting on my gloves because we're going to plant our plants. I don't know, I guess UPS just hasn't come yet, I'm not sure, but I didn't get my plants yet. So I do have seeds. We'll plant the seeds. I guess I'll just show you the planters really quick. Okay, so these white and navy planters I got at Target for $3, which is really cool because they have like a water area thing. These I've already had, and those I've already had. And then I got, let's see, cucumbers. I'm gonna do dill. These, like, hold on. The cherry tomatoes, the squashes and pumpkins and watermelon, I'm actually gonna put like on the side of the house in the backyard. I don't know if they're gonna grow, but I just want to have something for like decoration in the winter. Then spearmint, zucchini, basil, parsley, spinach. So we're gonna go ahead and plant those.
It's been 4 weeks since you called, and I've been waiting here for you all along. I've been waiting here for you all along. Where you been? Where did you go? I wonder if you found what you're looking for. Wonder if you found what you're looking for. I hope it's not too late. I want you back here with me. We never should have said it's better this way. I'd rather be with you than someone I don't know. Now it's like we're living in two separate worlds. Come on back to me.
They're
Say
all
that you
watered.
I can't go.
Well, those 4 don't have anything in them, but I watered them anyway for whenever my plants come. But then those are ready to go. So we'll see what happens each week. There's UPS. You better stop at my house. Yeah, slow down. Slow down. Yeah. You better be bringing me like 3 things. I think he does have 3 things. Ooh, buddy. Graham's like, hey. There's a book for me. Excited for that. Wow. Ooh, cute. Okay, so these 2 plants that I got, they look so cute. They are from this subscription called Horti. It's H-O-R-T-I, and it's $25 a month, and you can get 2 plants if you don't get the like planters that come with them, which was the better option for me, I think, because I kind of want all my planters to be like white in my house, so I'm just gonna go buy cheap planters by myself. But yeah, so 2 plants, which is so cool, and they're surprises, but you can like decide if you're like really good at planting or not good at planting, and I'm such a total newbie, but I've been wanting to have more house plants in order to just make a better environment in the house. But if you want to try it out, I do have a link down below. You can get 10% off your first order. So if you want to try it out, you can. This is my first month getting it, but I thought it would be just really cool because I don't know how to shop for plants. Like, I don't know what I'm looking for. So I thought it's better if like a subscription like tells me what I should get instead. But I really, really like these. Like, that's so, so pretty. Look at that. I like that one. This is the snake one, I think. And this one I don't know how to pronounce. But they look so cute. Right, Alvin said he's done with the bed. Let's see what it looks like. Ooh, nice. I'm going to move this and put it up against here so I can use it maybe to read up here. All right, moved it around a little bit, moved the desk here, put the bed over there. It looks great. This could definitely be a kid's room in the future. So, looks nice, especially when we have people come over, they'll have a place to sleep now. I mean, we do have that bed, but now we have an extra bed.
They were in high school when they met, and things got kinda awkward. With sparks in the air, he would stare at her in class, and she would try to act cool. But it was obvious, like, ooh, they would be together, ooh.
Good morning, guys. Sorry, I have laundry going, because I didn't do any laundry yesterday, so I need to do tons of laundry today. But last night after Alvin got home, we kind of just relaxed for a bit. So you saw that I planted my stuff outside and Alvin built the bed. And then after dinner, we watched the Free Britney documentary. It's on Hulu. It's under like the New York Times, but it's episode 6, and that was so interesting to me because I've seen on social media like all the Free Britney stuff, but I didn't like know much about it. I've just seen like everyone talking about it, and I was like, is this a conspiracy theory? Like, what is actually going on? And that documentary kind of brought a lot of stuff to light. It was very good. I definitely recommend it if you were like interested in that at all. And then we also watched the first episode of, I think it's season 19 of Hell's Kitchen. It's like the newest one that came on because we really like watching like cooking competition shows. Alvin paid more attention to it than I did because I was on my phone organizing books and tags and videos I want to do and all that kind of stuff. So I was like kind of paying attention, kind of also doing like YouTube-ish kind of work. So that was our night, and after that we just went to bed. So nothing too exciting, just, you know, some relaxation. I think I forgot to talk about my fertility diagnosis. So when I went to my fertility appointment, they said that there is a 1% chance of us being able to get pregnant naturally. What happened is that the sperm is fair fertility quality. Everything did look good on my end. They rechecked to make sure that the cyst that I had during ovulation was just an ovulation cyst and wasn't anything to be worried about, and it totally went away. So we're good with that. All of my eggs are good quality. I have a very large quantity, but they are gonna be putting me on letrozole. I got a lot of comments about why not Clomid or Clomid. I don't know how you say that, but I was on Clomid when I did my first IUI, but my new doctor said that letrozole has less side effects and is the same amount of chance of conceiving. So she just said that letrozole would just be like the one to go on if I wanted less side effects. So that's what I'm going on. That's supposed to release more than one egg. So there is a 10% chance of having twins, but I've always wanted twins, so that's totally okay with me and Alvin. We are going to start our first IUI in June, so I have to start taking the letrozole around the end of May because it has to be cycle day 5. I was literally 1 day off from being able to start this month. So that was a little sad, but it's fine. I'll be able to wait and I can practice using my ovulation tests and stuff like that. But we're gonna do 3 to 4 rounds of IUI with just the letrozole. That is I think it said 6 to 10% chance. And then there's like steps to go after that. So if that doesn't work, then I would be doing FSH injections. And there's like 2 different types of that. Like one, I guess you start like some FSH injections with the letrozole, and then step 3 is just a bunch of FSH injections. I really don't want to have to do any of those because I really don't want to have to inject myself with anything. Sounds pretty scary to me, but with those, I think it goes from like 10 to 12% and then like 12 to 15% or 15 to 20 or something like that with those. And then last but not least is IVF, which hopefully we won't have to get to. She thinks that we wouldn't have to get to that because of, she said everything looks really great for us to get pregnant with a medicated IUI. But if we did have to do IVF, that's a 60 to 80% chance with me being the age of 28. well, soon to be 29, but still. So hopefully we don't get to that because that is very, very expensive. But we are starting with the IUIs next month. So definitely pray for us and hopefully it all goes well. I would love to do just one and it happened, but we'll see. We'll see. In my head, I am definitely prepared to do 3 in a row. Like I'm like mentally preparing myself for that. I have done one before and it was not a very good mentality. There was a lot of pain and stuff like that. See what happens this time. All right, but that's it. I will see you guys next week in a new video. Bye everyone.
First time I ever saw you, I fell in